change the channel.
Yeah, because they had the logo channel. They ain't put no gay shit on TV back in the day.
Yeah, like now you got Elmo got a late night show. The puppets, and they got Lil Nas X on there, man.
Yeah.
So it's complete. Not only is it normalized and they just go outside, but they actually got it on your kids' programming, you know. And they got this bitch named Saweetie. She's on another Muppet show on Netflix, and it's just basically about sex, man, with Muppets, you know.
Yeah, I remember one of the anti-smoking commercials. This maybe came out like early 2000s, might have been 2005. But it's like two dudes. They was going into the bathroom, so they made it look kind of suspect. But then one guy pulls out a cigarette, and there's like anti-smoking campaign. He said, "Smoking cigarettes is gay." You know what I'm saying? But that was back when you could just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but they try to make it look like the two dudes was moles. But then he pulled out the cigarette. Smoking cigarettes is gay.
Oh, bro. You didn't want to do that.
That's crazy, bro.
Peep this, man. Now those old movies like in the 90s that was like right just against that shit. Now they gotta put a disclaimer up and say, hey, such and such. This movie says such and such, because they know you people a bunch of pussies, man. They know you soft belly, underbelly, weak, effeminate ass people, man. They gotta push shit like that just so you don't get offended. Like in the Halloween movie, they wanted to boycott the scene when he killed Lil Jon and Big John.
Right.
This nigga Michael Myers don't discriminate. He don't see
everybody.
He don't see gay or straight, man or woman. He just look, man. If the spirit is on this nigga, he just like a Terminator. When it glows up red, he's at you.
Right. But then they was in the nigga house, man.
He was in the nigga crib. He's gonna come back there and hey, what else was he gonna do? Shit.
But that show you the spirit of judgment is against those people. Because that's all Michael Myers represents is judgment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't discriminate against nobody in the movie.
No, hell no.
He didn't discriminate, man.
Killed the end up.
Killed the woman, old niggas, young niggas. Yeah. Nah.
Shit, leave Michael alone. Let the nigga do his job. He's good at it, man.
And now you got that Chucky TV show. You basically got two Moses, like the main characters,
man.
right?
Yeah,
exactly. Back old school Child's Play, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit wouldn't have been like that.
That's
you know?
right. No, hell no.
They would have used the FAG word in there.
But you know what? That nigga Don Mancini, that character's right. You know he's a monk. The creator of Child's Play.
Yeah.
He's a monk. He's a monk.
Okay. Well, now it makes sense.
I guess Chucky represents his inner rage or some shit, man.
And it's crazy too because like a lot of these Hollywood directors and shit, they was with the most shit behind the scenes all along, but now they just finally starting to push it out on the public. You know, because it's an agenda. They want everybody to be like that. They want it to be okay. I'm straight one day, but I'm gay this week, and then I'm back straight the next week. They want it to be like that.
Do that, man.
Yeah. So it's like no such thing as really sexuality. You just stick your genitals wherever. You know what I'm saying? This place gotta go, man. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. These people, see, that's why it's such a force to actually be able to come out and speak against it, because all these people, if you have a passive mindset towards you, if you just like, oh, well, it's not me, well, eventually down the line, it is gonna be you.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be you or your kids, because you ain't telling your kids, well, no, you can't be a momo. So he's just gonna think it's cool when it comes across his elbow.
That's right. Okay, well, so like I was gonna say, well, look what happened to Lot, man. Lot was a righteous man, but they ended up knocking on his door, man.
Right. Yeah.
Just you know, if you sit there and let wickedness wax worse and worse, you know.
I was just gonna say, to add to the brother's point, because not saying anything, not calling this out, is just as bad as promoting that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's why we out here to say it's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Because like scriptures say, like if you suffer sin upon your neighbor, that's all.
Right.
You know, Jake, they got that. As long as he ain't around me, I'm cool with.
Right. Yeah. You suffering sin upon him. You want him to get judged.
Yeah.
Right.
Which we can't do that for you niggas, man. We don't gotta teach you niggas the truth, man. We come out here on the highways and byways, teach the scriptures, and that cleanses the blood. But it's like sometimes it might have the spirit to tell Jake something, but fuck, you Jakes are heathens, man.
Yeah, we're really out here just to condemn you for real.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, just the fact that we out here proves that the Most High's already made up his mind on judging this place.
Yeah.
You know,
that's why he sent the angels inside of him.
Right. Once the angel showed up, you already knew the place was here to
So
get.
the judgment is sealed. It's set already. Just like it just basically it just be barely just us telling you, like, look, you go get your day, you gonna die.
niggas, man. You don't be the one that's dying, man, because they rather do this bullshit.
Every other week, man.
Simple as.
They don't got nothing else to do.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Niggas lost their job. They lost their job.
Them the niggas on, they be on the, bruh, it really disgusted me. It really burned my spirit when I see how many people were really crying for Young Dolph, bro. I get that y'all like the nigga. I get that, but like, that was an idol to them. They had a little 9-year-old kid. Man, dog, we was supposed to do a song, bro. He crying and shit. I'm like, damn.
You don't even know him.
You don't even, bruh. I get y'all like the nigga's music. The nigga has some dope shit, but it just like, this nigga, he ain't got power over life or death. Shit, he's part of an agenda.
Right.
And nigga, you thought he was supposed to dodge the bullet like he's Neo? No, man, he's just a regular man. That's subjected to sin and life and death.
That's right.
Get over this shit, man.
Right.
You know? Jake should have thought about that before he started paper trail Illuminati and shit. He should have thought, he should have known they was gonna come and get his ass.
It's the book of Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
You know what? It's gonna be a beautiful thing when the Mossad starts smacking them fucking planes out the air, man. Sometimes bro, the cherries right by them planes spraying that shit. And the cherry's so slick with it because they'll spray that shit and cherries come and clear it all up, man. Because them pilots, they see the angels up there.
Of course.
Like, bro, there was so many cherries out last night, dog. I went out, it was a lot of cherries out, bro. They was everywhere. I'm like, damn. It was a clear, crystal clear night, bro. It was clearer than usual to be in the city. It looked like we was in a country. That's how clear we could look up and see stars everywhere.
That's crazy.
You know, but I'll read that back again, Slakia.
It's Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
Yeah, fearful thing to fall into the hands of YAHAWASHI outside. And majority of America, like we made the statement a few times that you have 350 million people in this country. 300 million of those people are gonna die easy. 300 of these people are gonna die, man. If you ain't of the elect, you are gonna die.
Yeah.
That means everybody you see around you that's not out here, that don't repent, they gonna be destroyed, man.
It's crazy. That's the power of the Most High.
Yeah.
Because it's like all these people, what they're doing is they're trying to prolong their life as far as eating and drinking and going to work. But yet still they're gonna die anyway. So you'll just be put to death because your life is in vain. You're struggling to survive in this world, but you don't give no homage to the true power of this world, man. What's like gonna take you out?
Or they think they are. A lot of Edomites was thanking quote unquote God in Thanksgiving. A lot of them gonna be in church tomorrow thanking God for the blessings. But they don't know he's making you fat for the slaughter.
And it mentions it being a fearful thing because the Lord will bring terrors on you before he kills you. Because you can't be dead and be scared. So you scared from the point of the Lord fucking you up. Like getting stung by scorpions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they had a plague like that in Egypt. There's 500 scorpions or so. That's that's a horrific, that's torment. You wake up, it's 1,000 scorpions in your bed like that time. It was that out there in Australia,
like
bro.
Fear Factor shit.
They had
that show back
fucking rat plague, bro. Out there in Australia, they had a fucking rat plague, man. Like literally, you know how floods of water just goes through houses.
Right, it just be a whole bunch of rats.
Rats, man.
Running through.
That's a plague.
Rats falling from the sky and shit.
And rats can actually eat you, man.
Yeah.
A human can't survive against 1,000 rats attacking you.
They
Them
showed
motherfuckers will eat you up.
That's what a torture method they
And
have.
Lord can put the spirit. Look, we talking about like, okay, that's outside their normal behavior pattern, right? If they do shit like that. But the Lord, he controls everything, so he can put the spirit on the animals to do that.
They chew through metal all the time. Brick wall.
Yeah.
They can chew through shit.
It was a torture method that they
Extension
used. I
cords
forget
and shit.
what kingdom did it. But they would take a rat and put it in a metal cage, sit on his stomach, and then heat up the cage or at the top, and the rat would eat through the fucking body.
They try to do that on Fast and
They
Furious.
did that on.
That's on Rush Hour,
They did it
was
on
it?
Hostel. It was on. No, it was a movie called Hostel. They tied them up. In Hostel, that shit is real. They hunt people for sport. The elite pay people to see people tortured. So I think it was a chick, and they had her ass tied up to this bed, like this makeshift rat, and they put like some shit down her throat, and these cockroaches was in her throat, and then they put these rats on her, and the rats started eating her ass, man. So you got cockroaches in your fucking stomach, man, rats gnawing at you, and you tied up to a bed. Ooh, that's torment for your ass. You know, and hey, most people in America, they got phobia of rats. Most people over here is afraid of bugs, mice, spiders. Remember that movie, 8-Legged Freaks?
Oh, I never saw it.
Big ass spiders, man.
Yeah.
Most High gonna have some shit out here, man. You know, because the Most High said I would choose your delusions, like the movie, I think it's called Bird Box. And people were getting plagued by different apparitions that was on their mind. That's in the scriptures. The Lord said I would choose their delusions. Also, I would bring their terrors and fears upon them. So you women out here, you're afraid of all types of shit.
Yeah.
You fear rats more than you fear an actual man that can put you to death. So the Lord can raise up a damn rat to destroy you. Because in New York City, you got rats as big as this damn thing.
Yeah.
It's a sign, bro.
In New York, they eat good.
Yeah.
They show you how big rats can actually
Bro,
get.
you got a rat eat fucking Domino's pizza, man. Eat the whole fucking pizza, man.
He'll drag the whole box down to the subway, you know what I'm saying?
And they'll be right, like, bro, like the rats are literally family. Like, they will literally be on a train sitting next to you. And the niggas can talk. They'll be sparking up conversations with you. You know? Big motherfuckers. Big.
Right.
So what you gonna do with that? You know?
I was gonna say in Australia, 10 of the world's deadliest snakes live in Australia. So if you have a plague of rats, that's gonna feed a lot of snakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Australia's gonna get judged pretty heavily with that probably.
This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 33. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor from the Lord. So, I mean, it's a duality in all things. Because right now we going into the left hand, the death and the destruction of the Most High. But the Most High is also going to be providing salvation and mercies for the ones that hear him. He says, for whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
All that hate me love death. And these people hate YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. They claim to love God, but they don't know YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. That's why when you hear people talk about shit they believe in, you like, man, y'all don't have a clue. Like when Christians talk, and they mind say they love the Most High because they pronounce him as, oh, I love God, I go to church. No. Loving the Most High is doing the things he said. Like YAHAWASHI says, why call me Lord, Lord, you don't do the things I ask. What's some of the things the Lord asks us to do? Come out here on the highways and the byways. That's first and foremost. That's a commandment that we come out here, man. All right? And to wake up the people and to condemn the people and also to teach the prophecies, man. Another thing, the law, statutes, and commandments. You Christians don't keep that shit. Big old Christian talking about I love the Lord, but yeah, you celebrate Thanksgiving, eating all types of abominable foods, man. You people are fucking hypocrites.
Just went through tons of ham this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Tons.
Yeah.
Fucking niggas.
So-called Christmas, that's actually like the centerpiece food. It's just a big ass ham,
guess what?
man.
Guess what? They did. They prayed over the food. They sent up their prayers in Jesus' name. They prayed over the catfish, over the pork, over the the pork bit, all that stuff.
Pork chops.
Yeah. How many niggas smoked a blunt before Thanksgiving dinner?
Man,
How many niggas was plotting on they cousin wife before dinner, man? See what I'm saying?
shit is
Yeah,
wicked.
that shit, type of shit happens. So,
Yeah, man. We get the family get
Wickedness, the wickedness is just everywhere. That's why it's the best to keep ourselves from this shit.
Separate yourself. Go ahead, Oz.
This is Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth his ear away from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Hey, man, read that again.
Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Now, I was arguing with some Israelites, man, online and shit, about this whole thing, how dude mowed down that Christmas party. These niggas ain't getting the fact that the Lord brought judgment on it. Like, how can y'all be so cruel? How can y'all say y'all don't give a fuck? For one thing, we don't give a fuck. Those were heathens, man. Could have been some jakes in there, but they were celebrating Christmas.
Right.
What does that negate the fact that the Lord said he's gonna bring judgment?
Right.
You people are looking at the, well, y'all said that they dying and y'all good for that. Fuck them people, man. The fuck wrong with you?
That's why
Nigga,
they're
you're not seeing the concept of them being judged because of the holidays they were keeping, man. And the wickedness they were engaging in. Why can't we speak on that? Lord say, whoever loveth him, love his judgment. Oh, you not supposed to be happy about that, brother. Man, shut the fuck up, man. We be happy when your ass fucking get destroyed. But that's hate. It's called righteous hate, man. Because these people are wicked, man.
Right.
We ain't wishing that type of harm on righteous brothers. That was a brother out there that got judged. We'll grieve over that. But we ain't grieving for you fucking niggas, man. Give a shit about you. We don't like Apostle Christ say, fuck you.
I got an article I want to bring out about Michelle. This happened on Thanksgiving Day.
10,000 is a blackouts and shit.
There's another one here. It says over 50 people, including 6 rescuers, presumed dead in horror mine explosion.
Yeah.
So that happened Thanksgiving Day. So while you giving thanks to YAHAWASHI, you was out here dead in motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Now this was in Russia. It wasn't in the U.S. But still, nonetheless, that was they still Israelites. This shit happened on that day.
You're not supposed to be talking about that, bro. That's evil. Whatever.
Yeah, scriptures say, I hate them that hate thee, man. So if the Most High hates you, we hate you, man.
That's right.
That's a horrible way to go too. You basically like in pitch black darkness. You basically just suffocate. You lack of oxygen.
That's the Lord's judgment. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to pass. Let the wicked know no shame. Because the judgment is actually supposed to bring a shame about you. Like, damn, what did we do? Let's get right. But now people just get emboldened in their wickedness. You think them people getting ran over at that parade, if Lord will, next year it will be another one? No, they're going to double down and do that shit.
Even bigger.
We're going to do it bigger. We're going to have a whole memorial at first for the people that died. And then we're going to go have a parade twice as long. So what does the Lord got to do? He got to bring even more judgment on your ass.
That's right.
Hey,
You ain't learning.
That's why niggas going hard this year, because they couldn't go as hard last year, man.
Right.
I was in Oak Park Mall. That shit was booming yesterday.
Oh yeah, that shit was packed. That shit was packed. Full court fights.
This is Proverbs 8 again. Proverbs 8 and 33. Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates.
At the gates, that's his truth, man. That's his understanding. We're watching daily. All right, go ahead.
It said, blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors.
Right, we at the post of the Lord's doors right now, man. These sanctuaries out here speaking the word. This is a daily thing. Like, bro, these weeks are flying by. We were just at camp yesterday. It felt like it. I'm like, damn, we got another camp day coming up, man.
It does feel like that.
I'm like, damn. That's how quick it is, but that's how diligent we are. What's up, man?
And it says, for whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
That's right. Whosoever find the Lord should obtain life. That's eternal life, man. That these people, they don't really have become. Most people, people that go to church nowadays are traditionalists, man. The average person that they don't really go to church. They don't even think of a concept of a higher power. As long as that do is downhill, everybody's a damn atheist right now. You even got Jake talking about I'm an atheist. You know, like what's this nigga that died a few years ago, Heavy D? This nigga was a fucking Buddhist, man.
Say, for whoso findeth me, findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
That's right, man.
But he that sinneth against me, wrongeth his own soul.
And how are the people sinning against the YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI? First and foremost, by everything they do in their lives, man. Not giving thanks to the Lord. You know, they think they woke up on their own merit and power. Oh, this isn't me. I made this. I'm self-made. Oh, ain't none of you Jake self-made out there, man. You know, you don't give the Lord his just due. So what's the result of that? Destruction.
They reject the prophets.
Yeah, because the Lord is setting up a society. He's going to have it to where everyone will be in reverence of him. Everyone, all your daily lives, when it comes to whatever you're going to do, is going to be based upon giving the Lord thanks, like acknowledgement of him. You know, we just live in a society that's opposite of that. They think that the higher power will control nothing.
They think that they have more merit than a higher power because they get so bent out of shape and say, well, we ain't supposed to hate. God don't hate. Wait, God don't... Looks like the Most High don't hate, but you can hate. It's like you people, you put yourself above the Most High so much. You think that he just a being that just here for your benefit.
Yeah, it's all love.
He just all, well, you know, God created us to do what we want to do, but the Most High can't have emotions of anger or upsetness.
Or intent.
Yeah.
Oh, God can't kill nobody, but yet a nigga could murder a whole fucking city block.
They say that was the devil. The devil did that.
Yeah, you people make the Most High just weak ass being.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the God is up there. Oh my God.
Yeah,
like
Satan
he did.
just punking the Most High, man.
Right.
Jake's retarded.
Proverbs 8:36 again. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death.
Love death. You people love death because scriptures say death and they that do find it. Okay, so how they gonna find it? Because this society is getting ready to crash. Global markets are top. Like I was talking to Elder Malcolm yesterday, man. He said, bro, I'm good. He said they got a new variant out, which is after another Greek entity. I think it's called Obsidian or some shit.
Yeah, Omicron.
Omicron is some bullshit. He'll tell you it was all a fucking joke because they named it after Greek shit. But he said, man, global markets are toppling. Travel bans are everywhere. When those restrictions come to America, man, it's gonna be all hell she wrote, man. These people, they gonna fucking erupt in frenzy out here. They gonna literally lose their minds when Esau locked this place down.
Right.
Because you're gonna have society as usual. People gonna be going to work, but you're gonna have those places that you can't even, you ain't gonna be able to blink without them going on. Like we tell brothers all the time, when the missiles hit, you're gonna still have life as usual. People gonna still be going to work. You know, people gonna still go live their daily lives, going out to the club and stuff like that. You know, society just not gonna come to a rock. Oh, what's up, man? Pretty good. How you doing?
You know it's work, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, being by the
Every
boom,
week,
man. God
man.
bless you guys,
All
man.
right,
You're
man.
doing the right thing, brothers.
Yes, sir. Walk, man, every week, man.
Yeah,
You know, if he a Jake, the Lord can have mercy on him just for that, just not scope.
Yeah, that just shows you Jake is gone, man.
Yeah.
Remember them Issacharites that passed by a few weeks ago? They just looking at the signs, scoffing, getting emotional.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Hey, those are the ones that hate the Most High, man. Because when you come into the truth, man, a lot of the BS that you was doing in the world, you feel remorseful for. You know what I'm saying? But these Jakes out here, it's no remorse. It's like bro said earlier, the wicked have no shame.
Yeah, I got another precept. This is the book of Sirach 43 and 13. It says, by his commandment he maketh the snow to fall in place, and sendeth swiftly the lightnings of his judgment. Through this the treasures are open, the clouds fly forth as fowls. By his power, by his great power, he maketh the clouds firm, and the hailstones are broken small. That show you the sample of the Lord's power when it comes to all the weather that's happening.
yeah.
The Lord has control of that, man. Got control of everything. The scriptures even tell you the preparation of the tongue within man is of the Lord. So he's completely orchestrating everything that's happening right now. It's his story playing out. You know, we have to live it out. I mean, because what can you be but what the Lord made you? You can't
Right.
be nothing. Like
Yeah.
Esau, he can't be but an Edomite.
Yep.
We can't be but the prophets, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Unless the Lord, you got some people like, the Lord take the spirit off, which we pray that doesn't happen to any one of us. But still, we doing what we're supposed to do. We're doing exactly the assignment that the Lord set up to happen. And that's a level of understanding a lot of people don't got. A lot of people mad because, their grandma died from XYZ reason, but it was the Most High's plan to take that woman out. Or whoever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Any trauma you dealt with, the Lord had a hand in that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that brothers dealt with in their childhood it prepared us for what we in now. Yeah. Whatever type of situation you went through from birth until now, it's all built up to be a prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Afflictions, yeah. Catching hell, like brothers always say that your trial starts, it doesn't just start when you get into truth. It starts before then, man, because like the brother said, you are being built up as you go. But I had a precept.
Look at the Lord.
Yeah.
YAHAWASHI, his life was sought after from his birth. You had Herod trying to kill him the moment he was born.
Yes, sir. But this is the book of Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says here, the Lord is just in the midst thereof, and he will not do iniquity. And every morning he does bring his judgment to light. He fell it not, but the unjust know it no shame. Going back into what we were just speaking on a little while ago, how like people get jacked up and they still continue to be wicked. They don't consider this is due to their actions, because when most people get judged, they want to play the victim. They want to play the victim because, like we read earlier, righteous judgment don't go forth. So nobody's telling you what you're doing is off. But you people are smart enough to know that something in your life is not right. Y'all know that certain diets will mess up your body. You know that when you're killing or selling drugs, the potential of you being murdered or going to jail. You already know this, so there's no point of playing victim. Because when you're doing wickedness, you know you're doing wickedness, man. Like, Jake committed adultery, right? A woman, it was a mistake. How was it a mistake? When you opened nobody told you to open your leg.
Yeah, like that dude Beans off state property.
Yeah.
He was a complete nigga, man. He shot his own man's in the hand over laughing at him, man. Yeah. He said, "Nigga, what hand you roll up with?" Shot the nigga in his hand, man. But that's how niggas move. But then it showed him doing all this iniquity from the beginning of the movie to the end, but he got his ass taken out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and what this brother was saying too, can you read that picture again?
Oh, you want to read it again? Zephaniah 3 and 5, it says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof, and he will not do iniquity. Every morning he doth bring his judgments to light. He fell it not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
No shame, man, because that when he was breaking it down, it made me think of that Orlando incident where the dude walked in, the dude walked into the Momo Club in Orlando and just blew that up, man. Now, if you were smart, you'd be like, okay, this is a lifestyle I shouldn't be doing because it's gonna lead me to death. But how many Momos stopped being fruity boys after that, man? No shame after that, man.
Get even more converts.
Yeah, they turned up.
And you know, too, what's crazy about that situation? The week before that at camp, Rose and Dallas had two Momos come up and talk shit to him, man. They actually got to damn near physical altercation because they got called out for being Fs, playing in the sheets with each other, man. And then that next week, you had that situation play out.
Yeah,
That's all the Lord works.
The Lord word, that's right.
I remember that happened. I think a brother did a video to it. He like put things together. He's seen what happened.
Oh shit, them Momos.
real?
Yeah, them Momos probably was in that club they got shot. Could have been
The
in.
niggas took a flight to Dallas to Orlando.
Yeah.
A couple days later. Hopefully so.
Yeah, con.
Because these people, they're emboldened wickedness, man. They're emboldened. Like, shit, we done had altercations up here. People come up here and talk shit.
Yeah.
Death threats, all types of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we just out here speaking. And yeah, we call you out. The spirit is on us, we call you out. But like, people are emboldened to think that their lifestyle is untouchable, man.
Yep.
You know? Like, oh, well, that ain't gonna happen to me. Well, shit, all right.
Yep. Yep. There's people that went to the Astro World Festival. They gonna go to another big ass festival because they don't learn their lesson, man.
Yeah, because they didn't get trampled in the Astro World Festival. Now all of a sudden, now they can go. They
go to Coachella.
Yeah. They're basically concert people. You know? Yeah, that's dude right there. What you got out? What you got out?
I got Ecclesiastes 8. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
It says fully set. You know how like when you fully set a train of steamroller ahead?
Yeah.
That's how the wickedness of the people is. They're not gonna, they're not gonna
stop.
No, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna continue to go forth with it, man. You know, like they say in adultery, usually adultery becomes habitual. Like they got something that's called a habitual offender, like a kleptomaniac. Only they do is steal shit. You a klepto, that means you've done it more than once.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with the wickedness of the people. They get away with it. Like I heard niggas say, man, I'm just addicted to it. What's this nigga Mick saying? Pay the fool. He said, niggas love the hustle. I love the game. Like, yeah, sure, nigga like me got dope. Nigga can lead a league, but the fans still love me. That narcissism of wickedness, man. It is like, why would you put yourself in a life? You made $100,000 and $300 something dealing dope. Why the fuck you just can't sit the fuck down?
Yeah.
And that's what Jake fall off at, because Jake can literally lead the game with 300K, but then this nigga want to go back and get another 300K, then another.
What he say? He said, you one hustling motherfucker.
And it's like, damn.
And we had mentioned this earlier. This is why jail, it don't work for niggas, man. You just gotta kill niggas, because when they go to jail, they learn how to be even more professional criminals.
Yeah.
Who they in there with? A bunch of
criminals.
When Jake get locked up for dope, what they go back out? They going back like, man, I gotta get back on. You know what I'm saying?
Jay could do 15 years for robbing a bank or some shit. And the first thing he thinking about is robbing the bank again when you get out, man. Like,
niggas are backwards, man.
he can't do no kind of risk reward, cost benefit. Like, nigga, they already got you like tagged in the system. You know what I'm saying? They waiting for you to do something.
They watching you.
He's on crime watch.
Like, I got a cousin, man. He's been going to jail since 2006 and ain't stopped yet. I think this is probably the longest he's ever been out. The longest he's ever been out. But he was going to jail. Literally, he'd get out, and like 2 weeks later, he's back in there. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm like, they should just give you a life sentence, bro. Because, I mean, obviously you like it in this place.
Right.
You like it here too much, so obviously they might as well just keep you in there. So you hate being on the outside, man. You like having your freedom took from you, so they should just lock you up for good. Doing the same shit, running around with the same clowns, man, you know? And none of them niggas put money on his books either.
God.
Jake, weird.
God.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. I got you done on yours, Doc?
Yeah, it's done. That's done.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 12. For thus saith Yahawah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
What precept was that on?
Jeremiah 49 and 12.
12, yep, fine. Read that again, brother.
It says, but thus saith Yahawah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
That's right, man. Hey, we drunk the cup of slavery like the brother mentioned earlier. In slavery, we had to drink that. And the reason why we had to force to drink that bitter cup is because we didn't have the Lord's name. So we literally took that on the chin. So how much more you Edomites gonna take that on the chin? Because, hey, the Lord, you got the Lord's name, but you can't call him. And so in slavery, you, oh man, Yahawah, man, boy, you wish you would mention the Lord's name and say, fuck your ass up. So you're gonna have to eat that cup of slavery. That's why it's a bad time to be an Edomite, man. It's a bad time to be. So I can't imagine the type of hell they gonna go through in the kingdom of heaven.
It's the last days of his rulership.
Yeah. That's why this man is losing his damn mind, man. He's literally losing his goddamn mind. That's why he's coming down with great wrath. All these new variants. He wants to tag everybody up. He wants to put everybody in the metaverse. This man is going all out. And hey, we ain't seen nothing.